Welcome to this QLTS webinar on preparation for the SQE assessments. My name is Ben Davis. I'm an SQE advisor and have been offering guidance and advice on all things QLTS and SQE for over a decade. The format of the webinar, I will explain a little bit about SQE1 for around 25 minutes, same for SQE2, and of course demonstrate to you the online training system, the mechanics behind the learning. So let's start the preparation. What is the SQE? It is the new way to qualify as a solicitor of England and Wales. It's a two-stage assessment and it offers flexible training options. Structure of the SQE. SQE1 consists of two functioning legal knowledge assessments, FLK1 and FLK2. They are designed to assess the legal knowledge in a practical context, consisting of 360 questions, divided into two exams of 180 questions each, and they are, of course, a computer-based exam. SQE2 is a legal skills assessment, 7 skills times 2, 5 practice areas, role plays, and computer-based stations. Assessment rules. Candidates must first pass SQE1 before they can attempt SQE2, and candidates have a maximum of 3 attempts to pass each SQE1 or SQE2 assessment. Candidates must pass SQE1 and SQE2 within 6 years. Exemptions can be granted by the SRA to qualified lawyers only. Candidates are not allowed to bring any materials into the assessments. They are closed book. Taking the assessments are delivered by Kaplan, a sole assessment provider. SQE1 is offered twice a year in the UK and internationally. SQE2 is offered 4 times per year in the UK. The written part is also offered internationally, and there are no formal requirements to fulfill prior to sitting the assessments. SQE versus QLTS. The format and content of SQE1 and SQE2 largely mirrors the QLTS. However, there is more law, more skills, and more assessment time. All aspiring solicitors must pass the SQE, irrespective of their legal background and qualification. SQE courses of QLTS. The courses reflect the SRA specification, developed and written by 25 to 30 legal professionals, investment of more than £1 million in research and development, extensive experience, and a successful proven track record, as we've trained thousands of candidates from the world's top law firms for the QLTS and the SQE since 2011. We do, of course, use the latest technology, which is PC, tablet, and mobile compatible. There's no set enrolment date to commence your SQE preparation. We are totally flexible in that respect, and candidates can study anywhere, anytime. SQE1, FLK1, and FLK2 offerings. 18 comprehensive textbooks covering all areas of practice. SQE video library of 200 plus online tutorials with over 60 hours of content available to watch on a computer and mobile devices. Roughly 5,000 digital flashcards, which are short questions and answers on each of the topics covered by the syllabus. Summary notes covering the key points and major principles. and over 2,500 multiple choice practice questions. 30 mock tests, 90 questions each, 15 on each FLK, free periodic updates for the course materials, initial guidance and a tailor-made study plan, and tutor support. The course content is accessible through SQE Learning, our proprietary online training system, and the courses are also designed to meet the special needs of candidates with hearing or sight difficulties. What I wanted to do for you now is actually take you onto the online training system. As you can see, it is an e-learning platform, and we use LMS, which is a learning management system. It is an SAP product, which is proven to be reliable with minimum downtime, and it can handle thousands of users at the same time without any issues. You can see as well that we do offer a whole host of content, and the platform is very easy to navigate as well. So I just wanted to again show you that. Before I get into the mechanics, what I wanted to do was show you the methodology, the strategy behind the learning. So let's go into SQE1 methodology. The way that your SQE1 learning journey works, it's broken down into 4 stages. Stage 1, understanding the SQE1 preparation course. The way that you do this is with the course administration handbook and exam day resources. Very simply, the nuts and bolts of the assessment, how it works, what's expected of you on the day, etc. Step 2, developing a realistic study plan, the suggested study guide, and I will highlight that to you shortly. Step 3, studying the substantive and procedural law, using the summary notes, 18 hard copy textbooks, flashcards, SQE video library access, and multiple choice practice questions. Stage 4, applying the law to realistic fact patterns, and you do this via the 30 mock tests with 90 questions each. As I mentioned to you earlier, what I wanted to do was show you the SQE1 course guide, and in particular the study guide, which can be downloaded to a PDF format. I'm just going to show you the online version now, and you can see it explains the method of work, how to approach the preparation, how to develop a realistic study plan, but more importantly, it shows you the SRA assessment specification, the blueprint, the content, the subject matter, as how it is tested in the exam by percentage. So this is actually a very, very good way for you to design your own study plan and have an understanding of how the course works. As you can see, we also try and adapt the course to your learning style. So if you're visual, tactile, you learn better by reading or writing, the method and recommended study tools is there. So this is a very, very effective way to give you a head start in terms of starting preparation for SQE1. So this is something that I wanted to show you and available for every single SQE1 preparation course. So I'm going to take you into the online training system now. We're going to focus on one particular area, which is SQE1, FLK1, business law. So you can see here, the entire tools of business law are noted here, and it follows the same procedure as the study guide. So it's listed in the same fashion as the study guide. What's important to show you as well, firstly, are the SQE1 textbooks, or an idea of the SQE1 textbooks. Just to note, what I'm showing you now is for illustration purposes only. We offer 18 hard copy textbooks in total, according to the SQE1 specifications. There's around 3,200 pages in total, And of course, the textbooks are exclusively available at the QLTS school as they're compiled in-house. The reason that we offer hard copy textbooks is that students generally prefer to have hard copies. What you'll see here is that the textbooks are proofread at least twice, and of course checked and updated multiple times. And again, the content is also renewed and updated on a frequent basis in accordance with all updates and syllabus enhancements in the law. So just wanted to firstly show you an example of the textbooks. Very clear, very concise, easy to read. And you can see we have kind of flow charts here as well to break down the information in a clear, concise way. So just to show you again, and the list of the textbooks here. Bringing you back into the online training system, I did, of course, explain to you updates. So this is typically what you will see, an updates folder, and any changes in legislation, syllabus updates will be presented there. So now going back into business law that we mentioned earlier, and I wanted to start on the summary notes. So let's have a look at the summary notes here. It's important to know that you can download the summary notes and subsequently print them off if you wish. They are very complete, they are in depth, and give you enough information on the SQE1 course content. What you'll notice in the study guide that I presented to you, it mentions that candidates should use the summary notes as the primary learning tool. When you wish to hone in on certain areas or topics, you can then use the textbooks. This study method allows you to maximize on time that you have available. There's around 500 pages in total in terms of the summary notes, and these are offered for all of the practice areas. I think you can see that it includes flowcharts, diagrams, and of course tables, and you can make your own notes and specific highlights as well. So wanted to show you that content because it is very, very important, and it's designed to speed up the learning process, to give you that edge where we've done the hard work for you and highlighted the most important information that you need to know. So I'm going to take you now out of the summary notes and move on to the next task, so to speak, which are the digital flashcards. So to give you an idea here, we have around 5,000 digital flashcards in total. When you enter the exercise, you will be asked to leave your email address, and once you complete the exercise, you'll receive a table at the end with the results and the breakdown. It's important to highlight we also have text to voice as well for anyone with hearing, sight, or special needs. So everything is there for you. So again, a whole host of different topics that cover business law. And then it's very simple. You have the question and then the flip for the answer. So what is a sole proprietorship? Click to flip, question with the answer, and then you can select if you were correct or indeed incorrect. Question, click to flip, question, and again with the answer. Important to highlight here, they are not only one-word answers. You can see that the answer is very detailed. And I think this is something very important to cement and reinforce the learning knowledge. And there's around 5,000 flashcards that we offer in total. So again, what is a corporation? Click to flip, question, again with the answer. Click to flip, question with the answer. So to give you an idea of what you will receive once you complete the exercise, let me go back into something that I compiled. This will give you an idea of the type of feedback that you will receive, okay? So a breakdown of everything that you need to know, the areas, the feedback, etc. So again, a very, very effective tool to learn. Now I'm going to exit the flashcards exercise. and bring you on to the next stage of preparation, which is the multiple choice practice questions, the SQE1 question bank. Again, so when you enter the exercise, you will receive a table at the end once you've left your email address. So this is going to be slightly different to what you saw in the flashcards. You can see the questions have a bit more content in them. We offer over 2,500 practice questions across all of the practice areas. So again, question, 5 different answers. Let's go with C. So I didn't select the correct answer. So let's show the correct answer. And again, it's important to know that the questions cover everything in the textbooks and the summary notes. This is another medium to digest the content. And you'll see if you answer with the correct question, it will tell you what the correct answer is and why. And if you answer with the incorrect question, it will tell you what the correct answer is and why. Again, text-to-speech option that we offer throughout the process. And I guess we've designed these because it allows you to get comfortable with the exam format, and you can assess your readiness as you go along per subject area. So this is a good way to sharpen the knowledge, to build the muscles before attempting the mock test. So let's go for one further question. Question. 5 different answers. Let's go with D. So you did not select the correct answer. Let's try again. Go with B. Okay, so we can see here B, the correct answer is B, and why the correct answer is B. Very, very important in terms of the learning process. Next question. Okay. Different answer options. Let's go with C. So you did not select the correct answer. So let's show the correct answer here. The correct answer is D, and why the correct answer is D. So that again sums up the multiple choice practice questions, the SQE1 question bank, around 2,500 questions there in total. Now we're going to move on to the next element of preparation, which is the SQE video library. Each of the subject areas or the practice areas have an introduction designed by the tutor, an in-house tutor here at the QLTS school. And of course, the videos are available at the QLTS school only. We have around, I think it's over 60 hours of video content and around 200 professional video presentations or video lectures. What you can see here is that the tutor is speaking about business law and how it's applicable in the SQE. And the videos cover the entire syllabus in a clear, concise format. And they also cover all aspects of SQE1. So the main aspects are covered by the video. So let's have a look deeper into an actual video. So we've got the SQE video library, business law, private limited companies, and corporate personalities. Let's have a look here. What you should find here is that we offer illustrations and examples. The videos are, of course, updated on an ongoing basis. And essentially what you find here are animated slides, PowerPoint presentations with a narrator guiding you through the information in the textbooks. And the videos are available throughout all of the practice areas. This is a good way to reinforce your knowledge. Of course, if you are a visual learner as well, what better way to learn this content? Again, it is mobile compatible, and of course can also be viewed on Apple devices. So perhaps if you're at the gym or on a train, you'll be able to view the videos with an active internet connection. So again, just to highlight the content there on business law, a whole host of videos there for you, very detailed, very clear, and very concise. So we're now going to go back into the home page and come on to the mock tests. So I very simply can type in mock tests, or it comes up here as a shortcut. My honest opinion about the mock tests, they are the best on the market. If you look at groups, impartial groups, shall we say, or forums, I'm not being biased here, you will see that the mock tests are praised pretty much by everybody. The mock tests are the only way to ascertain if you are indeed exam ready or not. Generally, our rule of thumb to candidates is if you're scoring around 60% and above in the mock tests, this would generally indicate that you are indeed exam ready. We offer up to 30 mock tests in total with 90 questions each. And just like the exam, 2 hours and 33 minutes each. So let's go into a mock test now. What you'll find is you have two options: immediate feedback, question per answer basis, or feedback on completion under exam conditions, shall we say. So I'm going to go with immediate feedback, continue with that. Again, enter email address. Once the task is completed or the assessment's completed, you'll then receive feedback, and I'll show you how that works shortly. So let's go into an example mock test. What's different about this compared to the practice questions? You now have a timer, as you would do in the real exam, which is very, very important because it gets you into the mindset of answering the questions in the correct time. So we have the question, a little bit more detailed here now, and the 5 different answers. I mean, if you look at the answers closely, you can see the differences are very, very subtle. And this is kind of similar to the actual exam itself. So we try to design the questions as realistic as possible. So you have the question, let's go with B in this case. Incorrect, the correct answer is D, and why the correct answer is D. This is something that's very, very important because it helps you to learn. And of course, we do also cite case knowledge as well to give you a better understanding of why the answer is what it is, in short. Also, again, we offer the text to voice option here, so it's clear for people that need it. Let's go on to the next question. So again, question, answer. Let's go with C, submit. Incorrect, and the correct answer is D and Y. Again, case law there as well. And do note that the mock tests are updated on an ongoing basis to make sure they reflect the exam as closely as possible. Let's go on to another question here. Okay. Different answers. Let's go with A in this case, submit. Incorrect. The correct answer is D and Y. So again, an excellent, excellent tool. Let's just do one final one, the question. Okay, let's go with D. Submit the answer. Incorrect. The best answer is E and Y. So not just one sentence, 2 paragraphs there, and a chart breaking down the information that you need to know. So what I wanted to do now is actually show you an example of the type of feedback that you receive. So let's have a look here. So this will give you an idea of the type of feedback that you will receive after completing a mock test. Okay, your score, the pass mark, time spent, wrong answers, correct answers, a breakdown there. And more than that, we offer it on an itemized basis. Okay, so this is very, very clear and concise feedback. So something that I wanted to highlight for you. Just to bring you back into the online training system now. I just wanted to summarize before I finish up on SQE1. Let's talk about, the content and the numbers. So we have 30 mock tests in total, which is roughly, let's say, 2,700 questions. In addition, we also have 3,000 practice questions roughly. So what we're actually looking at here is around 6,000 questions in total. The reason being is that we try and cover every single possible scenario that you may face in the exam. And as I say, when doing your research, you will find that we are light years ahead of any other provider. So this concludes my SQE1 presentation. I will now move on to SQE2.